Right, first thing we're going to do is just show you how to set up a work area. So the line that I'm going to draw on the floor now will be the face of the brickwork that we're going to build. So if we just chalk that in, and then we'll just get rid of that straight edge. And then all I'm going to do now is show you how you'd set up a typical work area to build a model. The blocks that I'm placing here are to put your, what we call your spot boards on top. Your spot boards are what your mortar will sit on. And the reason we put the blocks underneath them is to save your back really. So you don't have to be bending down and touching floor, it can be slightly higher up. So if you want to make these spot boards higher, you could always put another couple of blocks on them and bring them higher depending on what sort of height you're working at. What you really need here is a space big enough for you to walk between your spot boards and the line of your wall, which is roughly about 600mm. You don't really want it much more than that. What you don't want to be doing is having to walk to pick your mortar up or walk to pick your bricks up. You need to be able to stand in the same position and be able to pick it up. So if I just load a few bricks up, the clamp just fits around the 6 brick like that. Just pull the handle up and you can walk the brick into position. Exactly the same again. Just around the 6 brick, pull the handle up and into position. It's not really a good idea to stack your bricks like that, so what I'd prefer people to do is to stack them in a fashion like this, where we go 2 bricks that way, 2 bricks this way, so on and so on. So we get a nice height to be able to pick your bricks up. What you don't want to be doing is going too high with these, so I'd suggest no more than 14 brick high, 12 brick high. You don't want them falling over. So we can do the same again. With 6. 6. And exactly the same again. In between the spot boards. Probably got enough room here now for 2 stacks. So same again, 2 one way, 2 the other. Keeps them nice and tight and safe, stops them falling over. And just keep adding to it. You can also back these up if you're getting too high. And put yourself another pile up back. I'll just fill this up to the same height. Just keeping them nice and tight and safe, and they don't fall over on you. And there we go. So that's a general set out for your area. The next thing I would do on here is dampen your spot boards. The reason you do this is because if you put your mortar direct onto the spot board, it'll soak up water up and it tends to dry out quickly. So just with a brush and a little bucket of water, if you just dampen your board, it'll stop your mortar drying out as quick. And then you can load yourself up with your mortar. Go to your barrel, just put yourself some mortar on each spot board. Not too much. 3 shovelfuls is probably plenty at the beginning to start with. And same on your other board. And there you go, you're pretty much ready to start your work area now. Everything's to hand, so if I pick my trello up now, you'll notice that the line of the wall is that side, so that's the face of the wall, this side of the line. So if I were running like a a bit of a garden wall in here or something like that. I could set my bricks at each end like that. And when I start running through, everything's to hand. I don't have to walk over here to pick mortar up. I don't have to walk over there to pick my bricks up. And everything's pretty quick and simple. So I can pick my mortar up off my board like this without really having to move my feet. And I can pick my bricks up same time. If I need any extra mortar for joints, it's there and it makes everything quick and simple. And that's a basic setup really.
Our bricklaying course will train apprentices to estimate quantities, handle resources, set out different bonds, construct garden and cavity walls, construct feature work and perform remedial work. Apprentices will be trained to use hand tools to build solid walling and thin joint masonry. This is an excellent course for those looking to improve their employability.